Hey everyone. So Moringa, right. It's everywhere these days.
It really is.
And
Yeah.
you're hearing all this buzz about like crazy health benefits and you're thinking,
Mhm.
okay, is this stuff for real?
All
Like,
right.
should I be jumping on this? So
Yes.
that's what we're doing today. A
Okay.
total deep dive into Moringa.
Love it.
We've got a super trendy wellness blog here.
Okay.
And we've got a couple of books on superfoods and herbal remedies.
Nice.
And we're going to like go through them and just see like
Yeah.
what's the real deal with Moringa.
It's interesting you say that because like moringa's not new, It's
Yeah.
it's been around for a long time.
Yeah.
It's actually known as the tree of life.
Whoa.
Yeah. And it's been used for ages, especially in parts of India, Africa, and Asia.
Really?
Yeah, like almost every single part of this tree
Huh.
has been used in traditional medicine for centuries.
Wow.
And now modern science is starting to kind of catch up.
Catch up.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Well, this blog
Mm-hmm.
is calling Moringa a nutrient powerhouse,
Okay.
packed with vitamins A, C, and E,
Mm.
calcium, potassium, even protein.
Wow.
They're making it sound like
Yeah.
it's like nature's multivitamin.
Well, it's true that moringa is very nutrient dense.
Okay.
And it is a really good source of antioxidants.
Okay, so just a refresher.
Sure.
What do antioxidants do again?
Antioxidants basically protect your body from damage
Okay.
caused by things like pollution and stress.
Like everyday life.
Pretty much.
Okay.
But it's important to remember that everyone's body is different.
Right.
What might work really well for one person
Yeah.
might not have the same effect on someone else.
Okay. So maybe not a miracle.
Right, but still some benefits.
Yeah. What really caught my eye was
Yeah.
all this stuff about like boosting collagen production for better skin.
Oh, yeah.
Like who doesn't want that?
Of course.
To like age gracefully
Right.
and all that.
That youthful glow.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, so the blog is really emphasizing the high vitamin C content in moringa.
Okay.
And they're not wrong.
Mm.
Vitamin C is super important
Yeah.
for your body to make collagen,
Okay.
which is that protein that basically keeps skin firm and elastic.
Got it.
And, as we age,
Yeah.
collagen production slows down.
Ugh.
I know.
And that's when we start seeing wrinkles and sagging.
Exactly.
So moringa could be like the secret to naturally boosting collagen.
Well,
That's-
possible.
Right.
And, this blog has a ton of testimonials
oh yeah.
from people who say that moringa has,
Yeah.
totally changed their skin.
That's amazing.
Yeah, it's compelling.
Yeah.
But it is important to look at
All right.
what does the science actually say.
Right.
Some studies
Yeah.
suggest that moringa may benefit skin health,
Okay.
but we really need more research to
All right.
understand how it works
Got it.
and how effective it really is.
Okay. Yeah, that's fair.
And it's worth noting
Yeah.
that even the blog itself says
Uh-huh.
that they're not medical professionals.
That's a good reminder.
Yeah,
Always best to get like personalized advice
absolutely.
from a healthcare professional,
Of course.
especially if you have
Yeah,
any health concerns.
especially.
So what about those moringa books?
Yes, the books.
Anything in there that wasn't in the blog?
One thing that really struck me
Huh?
was how moringa has been used traditionally
Yeah.
for way more than just eating.
Really?
Yeah.
We think of it as like
A supplement.
a supplement or like,
Right. Yeah.
a powder you put in your smoothie.
Totally. But
Yeah.
it's been used topically
Right.
for skin conditions
Wow.
as a water purifier,
What?
even in agriculture.
That's wild.
Yeah, it's incredibly versatile.
Wow. So it really is like a tree of life.
It really is.
Okay. But before we get too carried away,
Right.
we got to talk about like potential downsides.
Yeah.
The blog mentioned a few possible side effects,
Uh-huh.
even if they seem pretty mild.
Of course. Yeah. It's always important to be aware of potential risks.
Yeah.
They did mention possible digestive issues,
Okay.
like stomach upset if you take a lot of moringa.
Yeah. Too much of anything probably.
Yeah,
isn't-
exactly. Okay. And there's also a chance it could interact with certain medications,
Oh, like what?
like medications for diabetes or high blood pressure.
Okay. So really got to talk to your doctor. Definitely pregnancy.
Oh, yeah, that's a good point.
There's often like
Right.
enter precautions.
Yeah. The blog did caution against using it during pregnancy,
Okay.
especially avoiding the bark and roots
Okay.
because of a potential risk of uterine contraction.
Okay.
So again, talk to your doctor.
Always a good idea.
Absolutely.
It seems like quality matters too.
Definitely.
The blog was really pushing for like
Uh-huh.
organic, third-party tested moringa.
Yes. So think of it this way.
Mm.
With cheaper Moringa products,
Yeah.
you never really know how they were grown or processed.
Right.
There's a risk of contamination,
Yeah.
or the Moringa might not be as effective.
Okay, so organic certification means...
That means it was grown without harmful pesticides or herbicides.
Okay.
And third-party testing confirms
Uh-huh.
the product's quality and safety.
So investing in like a good brand is crucial.
It is.
Okay, this has been so insightful.
Good. I'm
I
glad.
feel like I'm already
Yeah.
way more informed about moringa,
Awesome.
but I'm ready to dive even deeper.
Okay, let's do it.
Let's go to part 2,
Sounds good.
where we'll explore those collagen-boosting benefits in detail.
I'm excited. So we were just talking about how one of the most exciting things about Moringa is how it might be able to like boost your skin.
Yeah, like that whole collagen thing.
Exactly.
Everyone's obsessed with collagen.
Right.
Like the...
It's like fountain of youth.
Yeah. Like if moringa can help our bodies just make more of it naturally, sign me up.
Well, yeah.
Collagen is really important for keeping your skin like strong and flexible and looking youthful.
Right. It's what gives skin that like
That plumpness,
Yeah.
smoothness.
Yeah.
But as we get older,
Mhm.
our bodies just like make less of it.
I know, it's so annoying.
And that's when we start seeing wrinkles and sagging
That's why there are a million creams and treatments and
injections.
yeah,
All these...
promising to boost collagen.
Right.
But wouldn't it be amazing if we could just like help our bodies make more on their own?
Exactly. That's the idea.
Okay, so how does Moringa fit into all of this?
Well, remember how we were talking about how it's got all that vitamin C?
Yeah.
Well, vitamin C is like super crucial for collagen synthesis.
Oh, okay.
So
right.
basically, it's like a helper molecule for those enzymes that build and stabilize collagen.
Okay, so by like getting more vitamin C through Moringa,
Mm-hmm.
we're basically giving our collagen production a boost.
You got it.
This is making so much sense now.
Like, this blog was all about moringa helping you age gracefully.
Yeah.
And I'm starting to see how.
Right. And you know, they're not wrong to focus on that.
Yeah, who doesn't want like firmer, radiant skin?
I know.
But we did talk about some potential downsides,
Right.
even if they seem kind of mild.
Yeah, it's always good to be cautious.
Yeah.
It's not a miracle cure. And like anything else, you got to approach it with caution.
Okay.
Some people get digestive issues,
Yep.
could interact with medications.
Yeah, we talked about that.
Talk to your doctor.
Always a good idea.
Always.
So speaking of our health routines,
Mm-hmm.
we were talking earlier about moringa and like energy levels. The blog was saying it can stabilize blood sugar and like give you a natural energy boost.
Right.
Did the books talk about that too?
They did.
Okay.
And they had some really interesting insights.
Okay, what?
So they talk about how Moringa might regulate blood sugar.
Okay, and that's important for energy.
Right.
Because...
Because when our blood sugar is all over the place,
Yeah.
we get those energy crashes.
Yeah.
And we crave sugar.
It's the worst.
So if Moringa can help stabilize blood sugar,
Yeah.
then you could have more consistent energy.
Okay, that makes a lot of sense.
The books also pointed out that Moringa is packed with nutrients,
Yeah?
including B vitamins,
Uh-huh.
which are super important for turning food into energy.
Got it.
So it seems like it could support healthy energy in a few different ways.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
It's kind of amazing how moringa seems to have so many potential benefits.
It is interesting.
But like, what does the research actually say?
Yeah.
Especially about the collagen and energy stuff.
Yeah. Good question.
Are there studies that actually back this up?
Research is definitely still ongoing.
Okay.
We need more studies to really understand how it works
Right.
and how effective it is long term.
Yeah.
But there's a growing amount of evidence suggesting that
Okay.
it might have positive effects
Right.
on different aspects of health, including collagen production and blood sugar regulation.
So it's not just hype.
Right. There is some science behind it.
Okay. That's good to know. Yeah.
Were there any like specific studies that really stood out to you?
You know, there was one study
Uh-huh.
in the Journal of Food Science and Technology,
Okay.
and it found that moringa leaf extract
Okay.
showed both antioxidant and collagen boosting properties
Wow.
in human skin cells.
So like in a lab.
But yeah, in a lab setting.
So it's not just like people saying,
Right.
oh, my skin looks better.
Exactly.
There's actual research being done.
There is.
That's really cool.
What about energy?
Oh, yeah. Were there any interesting studies about that?
Yeah, there have been some promising studies looking at moringa and blood sugar.
Okay.
And one study
Yeah.
that was published in the International Journal of Food Sciences and Nutrition.
Wow, that's a mouthful.
I know.
Okay.
Found that moringa leaf powder
Uh-huh.
had a positive effect on blood sugar levels. Really? In people with type 2 diabetes.
Wow.
So
if it can help regulate blood sugar in people with diabetes,
yeah,
you'd think it could help with energy levels just in general.
it's possible.
Right.
But we do need more research
Yeah, of course.
to confirm that
Right.
and
Yeah.
to see how it plays out over time.
Right. Yeah. Always good to be cautious.
Right? And talk to your doctor
Always talk to your doctor.
for personalized advice.
Right.
But I have to say,
Yeah.
I'm pretty intrigued by moringa's potential.
Me too. I think it could be like a great addition to like a holistic approach
Absolutely.
to wellness.
Yeah. One thing that's really appealing
Uh-huh.
is that it's natural
Yes.
and plant-based.
It's not like some crazy thing
No.
made in a lab.
It's a plant.
Yeah.
It's from the earth.
There's something really nice about that.
It feels good
Yeah.
to be using something natural.
Yeah, it feels more in tune with like
Yeah.
a holistic approach.
Right.
You know?
Like working with your body,
Yeah.
not against it.
I like that.
So I'm really excited to see,
Yeah.
as we learn more about moringa,
Mm-hmm.
how it's going to fit into the future
Yeah.
of health and wellness.
The future of wellness.
It's a plant with like such a rich history.
It is.
And I think potentially a really bright future.
I agree.
So before we move on, though,
Yeah.
I want to circle back to something we talked about earlier,
Uh-huh.
choosing high-quality moringa products.
Yes.
Why is that so important?
Well, just like with any supplement,
Yeah.
the quality of the product you choose
Uh-huh.
can make a huge difference
Yeah.
in how effective and how safe it is.
Right. You're putting this in your body.
Exactly.
You want to make sure it's good.
It's like the difference between
Yes.
buying produce from like a farmer's market
Right.
versus like a big grocery store chain.
Totally. Yeah.
You know, the quality is going to be different.
You can just tell.
Yeah. So when it comes to moringa,
Choosing organic,
Yeah.
third-party tested.
that's the best way to
Right.
make sure you're getting
Right.
like a pure, high-quality supplement.
So organic certification means?
It means that it was grown without
Okay.
harmful pesticides
Yeah.
or herbicides.
Okay. And third-party testing is
It's basically like,
a seal of approval.
yeah, it's like having a neutral expert.
Yeah.
Double check everything.
Okay.
It's a really important safeguard.
Especially with supplements.
Yeah.
Where there isn't always a lot of regulation.
Right, exactly.
So it's worth it to spend a little more
it is.
to get a moringa product
Mm-hmm.
from a company that you trust.
Absolutely.
Okay. This has been so informative.
I'm glad.
This whole deep dive.
Yeah.
I feel like I have a much better understanding of like what moringa can do and like what to look out for
Absolutely.
before I start incorporating it
Okay.
into my routine.
Knowledge is power. The more we learn about these natural remedies,
Yeah.
like moringa,
Uh-huh.
the more informed we can be
Really about
with
our
health.
I'm feeling really good about this.
Good.
Like I'm ready to hear what else moringa has to offer.
Okay.
So stay tuned for part 3,
All right.
where we'll dive into some more of those like
Yeah.
interesting tidbits
Mm-hmm.
from the books,
Okay.
and we'll explore some like bigger questions
All right. I like it.
about moringa's potential impact
Cool.
on the future of wellness. So we've talked about moringa for collagen, for energy, but you said those books had some really interesting stuff that wasn't in the blog.
I did. Yeah.
What surprised you the most?
Honestly, it was how versatile moringa is.
Okay.
Like we've been talking about eating it.
Right, as a supplement in smoothies,
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly.
but it's been used for so much more.
So much more. Like what?
Did you know moringa seeds have been used to purify water? Really?
Yeah.
Like to make it drinkable?
Yeah.
How does that even work?
So when you crush the seeds,
Okay.
they have this natural coagulating effect.
Hmm.
So they bind to impurities in the water, and they basically make those impurities clump together and sink to the bottom.
So it's like a natural water filter.
It is.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
Never would have thought of that.
And it makes you think, like,
Yeah.
how resourceful people have been
Right.
using plants like this.
Throughout history.
Yeah.
It's
And speaking of resourcefulness,
Yeah.
the books also talked about moringa being used in agriculture.
Really?
Yeah.
How?
Apparently, the leaf powder can act as a natural fertilizer.
So it's good for the plants, too.
Yeah. Gives them nutrients to help them thrive.
Wow.
Yeah.
Moringa really is like a wonder plant.
That's pretty incredible.
Purifies water, helps other plants grow.
Mm,
It really is the tree of life.
it is.
Makes you wonder what else we'll discover about it.
Right. Like, who knows what we'll find?
Yeah.
Maybe new skincare applications.
Yeah.
Maybe new sustainable farming practices.
Yeah, like who knows what the future holds for moringa.
The possibilities are endless.
Okay, so you said you had a
I
question
did.
about moringa and collagen.
Yeah.
What is it?
So we talked about how the beauty industry is
Yep.
obsessed with collagen and how moringa might be able to help boost our body's own collagen production naturally.
Right.
So my question is, if moringa really could do that, how do you think that would impact the beauty and wellness industries?
Oh, wow, that's a big question.
It is.
I mean, think about it.
Yeah.
People spend so much money
Much.
on collagen
Treatments.
injections.
Yeah.
A natural alternative could totally change the game.
Exactly.
And I feel like people are becoming more aware of like
Yeah.
the potential downsides of like synthetic ingredients
Of course.
and those really invasive procedures.
Right. People want natural solutions
Yeah.
that feel more holistic.
And moringa fits right into that
It really does.
because it's all about working with your body,
Exactly.
not against it.
And aging gracefully
Yeah,
instead of trying to fight it.
I love that.
If moringa can help with that, it's
Yeah.
definitely something to keep an eye on.
Absolutely.
Of course, more research is needed,
Right.
but it's exciting.
This whole deep dive has been so interesting.
I'm glad you think so.
I feel like I've learned so much about moringa.
Good.
I'm definitely inspired to do more research and maybe even give it a try.
That's great.
But as always,
Yes.
talk to your doctor,
Always.
do your research,
Oh.
choose high quality products.
Exactly. And remember, everyone's wellness journey is unique.
Yeah.
What works for one person might not work for another.
Right.
So it's all about finding what works for you.
Yeah, what feels right for your body
Exactly.
and your goals.
Absolutely.
Well, that about wraps up our deep dive into the world of moringa.
It does.
We hope you enjoyed it.
We hope you learned something.
And maybe you're feeling a little inspired
To learn more.
to try something new.
Yeah.
So until next time,
Stay curious.
stay healthy.
And keep exploring.
The amazing world of natural wellness.